What up YouTube, it's me, your favourite Steve, and this is my Carboot haul of the week. What up YouTube, it's my Carboot haul of the week, as I said before. Don't think personally this is good as last week's. I thought last week's was better. I'll be honest, I think what it was, I stayed up till about 3 on Saturday evening watching the boxing, so it wasn't the best idea to then be getting up at 6 and going to the Carboot, to be honest. Also, the big thing was, the first aisle I went down, I picked up this wee bundle, which if you've ever, I've explained before, I don't drive, and I just go there with like a gym bag. And if you've ever carried one of these wee boards around, they are heavy as anything. So when I picked it up, that was the first. Go away! Sorry, I'm leaning on my washing basket going through it. When I picked it up, it was the first thing I found down the first aisle that I went down, and to be fair, it wasn't particularly a good idea because I had to carry that round, and it was a nightmare. It was just heavy. So that kind of put a thing on your day, constantly just changing shoulders with the bag. But yeah, it was a bit of a pain in the arse. But I picked up a few bits and bobs. There's a bit of money there. Obviously, I did look round. My aim is always to try and find one heavy thing, and maybe not try and get it the first 5 minutes that I'm there. But obviously, this time it did. But yeah. I always find, something that's heavy, something that's going to be expensive, and then try and fill my bag with all little bits that are around that are only going to cost me £1 that I can maybe get a tenner back. And that's what I kind of did this week, but obviously I am jabbering on, but obviously I picked the heavy thing up first and it became a pain in the arse. But anyway, right, we're going to start at the back. If you watch my charity shop haul, the last one, I picked up, I think it's the same Shrek Plush, but I saw it while I was away, and while I was out and about at the Carboot, that will probably fetch about a tenner. Picked up these two Sully things, the Shrek was £1. Picked up these two Sully things, this was £2 each. I've tried to look it up. I need to actually have a closer look at this Sully. It hasn't got any markings on it. He is Disney, but sorry, I'm having a wobble. He is Disney, but he's not Disney store. So I'm gonna aim for £15 for that bundle with the mask and the Sully plush. Next, I've sold this before, the Little Britain Lou and Andy. The problem is with this is it needs new batteries. So yeah, it needs new batteries. I've sold it with batteries before, with it working, for £20. That cost me a £5. I'm going to shoot for 18 because they're going to have to replace the batteries, but I think it's still all attached to the box as the last one I had was. Picked up a 50 Shades of Grey book to go with my collections. Got a Minions fart gun, sold these before for about a tenner. That cost me, I think it was £1.50, the charger. Nerf Guns, they cost me 50p each. This yellow one is official Nerf, and as you can see, the battery compartment's damaged. So I'm just going to stick those two together. That's a strong arm, I've sold them before. They don't go for very much. I can probably shoot for £8 for the two. But yeah, that strong arm doesn't really sell that well. But I'm going to stick that and go for, I don't know, £8 or a tenner, with that being spares and repairs. This was the second thing that I picked up. There's always a guy at the Carboot that's just got boxes and boxes, and it's up to you to go around and have a look for yourself. I found this. I don't think it works. I wouldn't even know how you got it working, but it only cost me £2. And looking it up, I think it's from like the 1970s. I couldn't actually find Kinder as a brand name, but I have found Solid State. I'm not sure what to do with that in the minute, because obviously I can't test it, because I don't think it's battery powered, from what I can tell. And it looks like it's got it is batteried. So batteries are meant to go in there, but do I really want to go through the... I can't be bothered. It cost me £2. I'm just not 100% sure on how to sell it. It came with the case and I ripped the case. Good times. But yeah, I'm not sure what to go for that at the minute. I'm going to do a little bit more research into it. That's probably going to go into my pile of check that after. But the big find was this Wii bundle. This was £15. Looking it up, being well, it's very hard to try and test anything in this house, especially Wii or PlayStation or computer related, because as soon as my daughter says, she's like, can I have it? And you feel really bad testing like Wii games in front of the kids, so I've got to wait until they go to sleep later and then I'll test it. Oh, that's the sun. But yeah, you got this Wii bundle. Comes with 2 microphones, 6 games including Wii Sports and the Wii board. I think it's got one controller, so one controller and a nunchuck. Looking it up, looking at about probably 50 to 60 quid. So off 50 to 60 quid's alright, eh? But also in the bundle was a GameCube power pack, which I was actually surprised. I didn't realise it was in there. And I should be able to get about, I think it was 12 quid for that, so that's a bonus. But anyway, that's my Carboot haul. Not the best one. To be fair, it wasn't the best one because of the weather, and I think everybody stayed up for the Anthony Joshua fight, to be fair. I didn't catch the guy's name, but a guy stopped me while I was leaving the car boot. He was in a van, and he asked me if I did YouTube, and I was like, yeah, and we had a little bit of a chat, but I didn't catch his name. My bad, but if it's you, cheers for saying hello, mate. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. That was my Carboot haul of the week. Next week, I'm at a wedding. I'm the best man at a wedding, so sourcing wise, I have no clue what I'm going to do next week. I probably won't be able to. And my mate's getting married on WrestleMania weekend, so I'm not going to be able to go car boots because he's getting married on the Sunday. On the Saturday, I've got to kind of rush around getting myself ready and getting hair trimmed, beard trimmed, get myself sorted. I just need to get married. It guts me when I don't have the weekend to source. Like those 3 weekends before the stag do, I hated it. I just wanted to go and sourcing. I hated it. It just breaks up going to work, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm jabbering on. So peace out. Stay safe, stay beautiful. Thank you very much for watching. That was my Carboot haul of the week. Bye bye.